Hey, what's good, fam? Today we've got Azael, the dog himself. Man, good to see him, good to hear him. And I talked to him about, the weight division moves, plans of the future. Do we stay in this division? Do we move again? We talk about how this match came about with Brandon. If you follow the sport, you know that there wasn't some teasing going on. There was some legit evidence showing that it was going to be Brandon and Isaiah, or at least some evidence showing that they both wanted that match. Isaiah wanted the challenge, Brandon wanted that shot, but here we are. It's Brandon versus Azael, and frankly, it's not a bad surprise, fam. I'm excited for this one. The card is full of bangers. March 6th, Powerslap 18, and this man will definitely bring the heat. Everybody, give it up for Azael El Perro Rodriguez. And always remember, 3, 2, 1, that's a knockout.
3, 2, 1, yeah, that's a knockout. They call me kamikaze, put you in heaven's lobby. All gas, no brakes, you can never stop me. Nah, no, you can never stop me. Yeah, cause I'm the power slap king. Slapson, baby!
Hey, what's good, fam? Azael, what's up?
What's up, bro? How's everything?
Doing very well, man. I am very excited to hear what's been going on. Your match was announced. So if you're ready, we'll get into it.
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
All right, let's do it. All right, everybody. Welcome to Slap Son. We got the contender in the building, baby. Call Snoop Dogg, Underdog, your mom, your dad, because the real dog's in the building. Roo, roo. Everybody give it up for Azael.
Woo! What up? What up?
Hey, man, is that a cat? You can't have
Yeah,
a
it's
cat.
my orange cat. I have 3 cats.
Oh, man. Okay, so you're a lover of all species, not just dogs.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to be honest, man. I wasn't expecting this matchup between you and Brandon, but I got to say I like it. It has the makings of something going even the distance back and forth, but let everyone hear and know how all this came together, because this is another route back to the title, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the road back to 185. First of all, when I went to 170, that was something that I was asked by Frank, "Hey, do you want to come down to 170? I think you do really good." Blah blah blah. But I was number 1 at 185 at that time when they asked me to come down. So I kind of didn't want to. Like, I already had it planned out that I wanted to come down to 170, but I was number 1 at 185. I was doing good, so I didn't feel like the time was right. So I came down, did my thing. Have 2 losses at in the 170s, but I don't think I did horrible. So uh, then out of nowhere, I started thinking about who's next at 170, who could potentially be my next opponent. Could it be Manny? Could it be Cole Young? Could it be Blackburn too? But then I started talking to Slap News, and Slap News, Ding had mentioned about, like, hey, the rankings are new at 185. Like, why don't you think about coming back up? And it just brought back those memories of being back at the 185s and being number 1. And he was right. There's new talent at 185s. I haven't faced a lot of the guys on in the rankings. So I was like, you know what? That sounds like a fucking great idea. And yeah, just I shot my shot. I messaged Frank and Justin and just talked about the idea, and they said they were on board. Yeah, I think what solidified it was just that I was number 1 when I left the 185. So why not?
Yeah, dude. Hey, shout out to Ding, man. He brings up something, plants a seed, and here we are, bro. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So no, I think that's fair. We're kind of seeing these different narratives, right? Like, a huge topic when it was announced and still is getting some chatter is Crazy getting a title shot, right? And there's this back and forth of he hasn't done anything, he's just lost weight, yada, yada, yada. And I think that is doing a really good job of getting a lot more eyeballs and getting underneath people's skin, and that might have been on purpose from the brass. But I bring that up because with you, it's different, right? Like, you established yourself in both weight classes, and the one you were in before, you were already making noise. So this transition is a bit more. It's less controversial,
Yeah, definitely. Um, yeah, for sure.
dude. So what happens? Do we get Brandon? It goes the way we want. I mean, you know the next question, bro. But like, if you get this win, do we try again?
Yeah, I think it was a match that should have happened after I beat Eddie in my last match. Before I left to 170s, I beat Eddie. I was number one, so I was kind of lined up to go up against Isaiah, or it was Isaiah or John Davis at that time, because during that event was when Isaiah beat John Davis. So that was like my lineup. It was me after that. But then they went with Brandon Bordeaux. Not to take anything away from Brandon Bordeaux, he was number three, I think, at that time. He got his shot and ended up making noise of him for himself. So yeah, I think I'm still up there in line. I'm the only person that has gone for the title three times. And why not a fourth time? And then why not like multiple times if it doesn't go my way, which I'm trading my ass off to for it to go my way. But it'll be cool to just be that person that always is a contender and always has that trust from the company. The fans have that fire in them whenever they see El Perro up there. So why not?
Dude, I love the attitude. It's so like you're not putting on a vibe of oh shit or I'm getting passed over or whatever. Dude, you're just doing the grind trying to get that shot again. I think it's perfect. So there have been like different franchises in sports, things like that, where like the Buffalo Bills, or what's funny when you were talking about going another shot at it, what actually popped in my head, man, was I remember I'm an old head, so I remember Sean Kemp trying to be slam dunk champ 3 times in a row, and he just couldn't get over that hump, right? And do you feel like with this match, and let's say you get that other shot, we're not looking past Brandon whatsoever, but is your career in Power Slap, is it complete if you don't get the belt?
No, I think I mean, it could be like I definitely do see that side of like even though I don't have a belt on me or I haven't had a belt, I've still proven myself to be the number one and be at the top of the organization. But to me personally, just because I've had three opportunities, I really do want a belt on me. But but maybe it could be where I would feel satisfied with what I'm doing, continuing being at the top of the rankings, continuing being like a gatekeeper. I wouldn't be upset at that, but I wouldn't be satisfied. Because I do want to be a champion. I think I have the dog, I have the talent, I have everything that a champion should have. Um, so I think I'm one of those guys that should be considered a champion, even though I don't have a belt. But the belt is something that I'm going to be chasing for a while, or hopefully soon if they give me the opportunity.
Right. We don't want to chase it in 27. We want to chase it in 26. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you. I got you. Um, Man, it's so funny, right? I love how the sport, as it's progressing, we do see who is sticking around, if that makes sense. Like we had this flood of applicants or whatever you want to call it. The reality show, everything like that, and we're finding the people that are really in this sport. And 100%, 1,000,000%, that is you, right? Like you represent the sport so well. You're a dog, no pun intended. We know that's your thing, man. But it's real. You know what I mean? It's real. And to see you hold a belt one day, to envision that, it doesn't feel wrong. It doesn't feel wrong, man. And I would love to see you up there, get another chance, and actually get that strap. That would be fantastic, dude.
yeah, and it's funny that you mentioned all that because I kind of was going down the rabbit hole where I was like, does Power Slap want to get rid of me? Does Power Slap look at me as someone that's like up here compared to the lower guys? But it just speaks to what they're doing, giving me an opportunity back at 185 right away, giving me the three title shots, allowing me to get Blackburn when he was a champion right from the start when I went down. So I kind of got to get out of that mentality I just want more love, man. Like
I know,
I
I know.
want more love, and I feel like it's getting there.
Yeah, I hear you. It's funny. I when we talked after the babyface match, I could you could tell, man, you were just like, "Ah, I want another round. I want another round."
Yeah.
Dude, I can't imagine. Maybe we should speak to that a little bit. Like, what are can you even describe the highs of this? Like, you get on stage, people literally have your name screaming out of their mouth. They've got paraphernalia with your face on it. Like, how does that even feel to be, like, so injected with energy and then it doesn't go your way? How do you get out of that funk?
Yeah, just I think it's really hard in the beginning, just beating yourself up. That's like the biggest thing. You let all these things, all these positive things that were coming your way, and then bam, it doesn't go your way, and it's just like it's really easy for you to be beating yourself up and just giving yourself like the worst credit because it didn't go your way. But at the end of the day, you got to look at the positive things, your crowd, your even your performance up out there. Just thinking about how I went up there and still did my thing. It's not like it was a 1 round knockout. It's not like it was a 2 round knockout, 3 round knockout. Like I still fucking was up there like doing my thing. So just reminding myself to like those positive things that did come because of that match. Yeah, that was the learning curve for me at that moment.
I think, man, I think a lot of strikers and a lot of athletes, boxing, MMA, what have you, dude, I think they need to hear that. I'm glad you said that because you don't know what that feeling is ultimately gonna be like, I suppose, until you're actually in it. So, to have somebody of your stature within the sport say, "No, you gotta focus on the positive," right? Like, look at your fans that came to see you, family, your hard work, the match itself. That was big, man. I appreciate that because I can't imagine, like, it's probably much easier to think negative than to think positive.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. There's those guys that probably don't have that positive because they probably did shitty as fuck. So it could be for those guys that probably didn't train or um, I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you. It's not
But we
always
wish you
positive.
well, but we wish you well.
Yeah.
Dude, man. Um, you're still doing you're just power slap full time now, right? Like, all you do is train and get ready.
Yeah, I did that the first 2 years that I joined Power Slap, and then so I had moved to the Caribbean with my wife. I did 2 years of no work, just pure training, and then I after I think it was, like, towards the middle of 2024, I decided to, go back to work just to continue my career. I did that for about a year, so I returned to the States, left my wife in the Caribbean while she was finishing her school, um, and did my thing. And then my wife had at the end of 2020 or in the middle of 2025, she came down to the United States for her spring break or whatever break, summer break, and then I ended up getting her pregnant. So we're about to have our kid in about
Boom.
2 weeks. Yeah, so it just happened, bam, unexpected and not planned, but things happen. So then I was like, okay, this is my time to peace out, work. Went back out of work, went back to the Caribbean to be with my pregnant wife, and now I'm just doing power slap full time again.
Dude, that's great, man. It's gotta be in some ways, it has to be a bit of a relief just knowing, okay, this is my purpose right now, and I can just focus on this. Dude, how is wifey? She doing all right?
She's doing good. She's just ready to pop,
Yeah.
hopefully in the next 2 weeks. So
Oh
she's
my
just
gosh.
she's grinding. She's out here in her. We came down to Colorado now. We're in our last year here. Um, So she's just doing her last year of vet school and just being pregnant. So
My gosh,
shout
dude.
out to her. She's a beast. Every time I see her in the mornings, waking up, seeing her, I drop her off, then I pick her up, and then just knowing what she did throughout the 10 hours that she was out there while being pregnant, just like it's crazy, man.
Man, they Yeah, there's very specific things that make me glad I'm a man, and that's one of them. I think I think if we had to go through a C-section, no, the population would plummet, dude.
Bro, C-section, epidural, all those
all
things, like
all that
pushing
shit,
out a
man.
baby, having a baby inside your fucking stomach. Nah, bro.
Nah, man.
Shout
Uh,
out to her.
we'll go out and kill the buffalo. Thanks.
Yeah,
Dude, good for her, man. That's no, dude. That is not easy. So shout out to
no,
wifey, man. Keep going, dude. That's cool.
for
Um,
sure.
have you thought about if it's gonna be a Valentine's baby?
We the due date is the 16th, so it could potentially be 14th, 15th, 16th. Um, so we'll see whenever baby. We're probably gonna wait until the 16th, but if baby decides to come out before, then 14th, hopefully.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be crazy, man. Does that so I assume wifey's probably staying back for this card.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
because baby should be born in the next couple of weeks, and we did talk about it. But then I was like, we're not gonna travel with a 2-week-old baby.
Yeah.
She was planning uh leaving the baby with her mom here in the house, and I was like, no, 2-week-old baby, you can't do that. So she just laughed it out. She said, yeah, I guess we're gonna have I'm gonna have to miss this one. So that'll be her second live match that she would miss. So it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, if you're gonna have a reason, buddy, like that's a pretty good reason. So yeah. Uh that's so cool, man. Well, it sounds like look, there was a little bit of a blip, but not very long. And life is kind
Yeah.
of going well for you, man. You're back to training full time. You got a kid on the way. Um, is there anything when you look at the year ahead that you're like, I got my sights on this and I'm gonna achieve this? And is that literally I just want the belt, or are there some other goals in there?
Uh, yeah, the belt is obviously one. Just continue winning. If it's not a belt opportunity, just continue winning and putting on a show for the crowd. And as far as power slap, and then as far as my personal life, just learning how to be a dad quick and being a good dad. And I'm also working on getting my personal training certification. So that should be in the next month or so. So I'm like grinding on that too, just to help people out. Just hopefully that already happens by the end of the year. I want to have my own little gym to just like help people that want to get fit.
Nice. Is it like is it that NASM cert or whatever that is?
Yeah, that one's Dazzle.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah. Very
yeah.
cool.
So it's
Um
like I'm back to school. So I'm like, fuck. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool because now I'm able to like I'm not just learning it for my clients, but I'm learning it for myself. So every day that I'm learning this, I'm just like inputting everything into my own personal training uh regimen. I'm just like grinding, just like, okay, I learned this. Let's implement it into our training for the day. And it's great, man.
dude, that's very cool, man. Yeah, I think look, we never know, but I think people would like to have the power slap guy train them at the gym, man. A lot of eyeballs, you know what I mean? That's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully that's one of the things that I wanna create that stereotype, because the stereotype is that we don't work out. The stereotype is that
Sure.
we're not athletes. We don't grind on a day-to-day basis, but there's a lot of us that just are grinding for hours, 4 hours, training camps throughout the day. Um, we work. Some of us work. So that's the thing that I kind of want to shed some light into a power slap athlete.
Yeah. No, I think that's great because that stigma is definitely real.
Yeah.
So I applaud that, man. That's cool. Um, dude, I'm excited for you, man. I'm gonna be real honest. The matchup between you and Brandon, I wasn't really expecting, you know? Especially I mean, I was influenced by social media. You know, I saw Brandon trying to hype up with Isaiah and Isaiah trying to hype up with Brandon, that kind of a thing. And so I was a little surprised, but dude, I don't know if you can call this match a sleeper because of the names that are attached to it,
Yeah.
but I feel like this might be the sleeper match. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a good one, bro. It's going to show out, and I have a good feeling about this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Brandon Rhodes is a fucking monster. So shout out to him for taking this fight. We did talk about it before, and I told him, I was like, this has potential to be fight of the night, or before we learned that it was there was already a co-main event with Allen and Logan. I was like, this has potential to be a co-main event match. So I think if their Allen's and Logan's fight wasn't there, mine and Bordeaux's would have. I mean, Bordeaux Rhodes would have been up there to be the co-main event. And it's just I'm excited because he has power, he has a chin, he has heart, he has everything that you need to be a good power slapper. So just being up there against that guy in my return at the 185s. I did say before it was Rhodes because I thought Rhodes and Isaiah was like a given thing. I had mentioned Stunt Marshall too, so I was just like, give me those top heads. You know, there's a lot of powerhouses in the 185s, but they gave me one of the top powerhouses, which is Rhodes. So I'm excited, man. Fucking just showing them who Azael. He knows who I am, obviously. Just showing him that power and chin, and just him being able to take my shots. Hopefully, it's just gonna be a battle, man.
Dude, it is. I think the exact same thing. Couldn't be more pumped. We're gonna see you up there again. And dude, Azael, thank you for coming on, man. I won't keep you much longer. We got some more of these things to do, but brother, I'm smiling because I'm excited. We're gonna be there for it live. Where can everyone follow you on social media? That's perfect, man. That's perfect. All right, everybody, tune in. The man got Brandon. Are you kidding me? March 6th, Power Slap 18. It's going down. Follow this man so you can see what this is all about. Azael, let's hang out for a minute while this uploads.
All right, thank you, Joe.
Thanks, man.